Saying no can feel like a rebellion against a world that demands your time, energy, and compliance, a quiet yet seismic act that reclaims your life from the chaos of overcommitment and people-pleasing. Every yes you give to others' demands, when your heart screams no, chips away at your peace, leaving you stretched thin, resentful, or lost. The Buddha, who walked away from a life of obligation to seek truth, knew the power of saying no as a path to clarity, freedom, and purpose. His teachings offer practical tools to master this art, not through harsh rejection, but through mindful boundaries rooted in wisdom and compassion. Let's dive into the Buddhist-inspired path to harness the power of saying no, transforming your life by choosing what truly matters, one courageous refusal at a time. In the Buddhist view, saying no is an act of right intention and right action, aligning your choices with your deepest values and protecting your mind from suffering or dukkha. Overcommitting stems from craving or tanha, desiring approval, fearing conflict, or clinging to an image of being helpful. This creates stress as you say yes to tasks or people that drain you, neglecting your own path. The Buddha said no to a royal life, to extreme asceticism, and to distractions, focusing on awakening. You can say no to what misaligns with your purpose, building a life of balance. The first tool is mindfulness, the practice of being present with your impulses and feelings, helping you discern when to say no. A reactive mind says yes out of habit, I can't let them down, or fear, they'll hate me. Mindfulness slows you down, revealing your truth. Picture this. A colleague asks you to take on an extra project, but you're already swamped. I should say yes, they need me. Pause. Feel your breath, slow and steady. Notice the tension in your shoulders, the desk's edge, the room's hum. Label the thought pressure. This grounds you, showing you're not the obligation, you're the one choosing. The Buddha used mindfulness to reject Mara's temptations, staying true. You can reject overcommitment, choosing no. Practice it. Just start with 5 minutes daily. Sit down, focus on your breath. Inhale for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 6. When thoughts arise, maybe you're thinking, I must say yes, or I'll seem selfish. Simply notice them as thinking and gently return your attention to the breath. In daily life, pause whenever a request comes your way. Feel your body, name the feeling, maybe it's guilt, and just breathe. Track it by journaling one mindful moment each day, like noticing that impulse to say yes and taking a moment to reflect. Mindfulness, you see, builds a mind that discerns, empowering you to say no with clarity. The second tool is metta, or loving kindness, which is actually the Buddhist practice of cultivating compassion to say no without malice. Saying no can feel harsh, like they'll think I'm mean. Or it can spark guilt, thoughts like, I'm letting them down. Metta ensures your no comes from care, both for yourself and for others, preserving relationships while still setting boundaries. A friend asks to borrow money you can't spare, and you might think, I should help. They're struggling. But just pause for a moment, wish yourself well. May I be strong? Then wish the same for them. May you find support. This softens your heart, letting you say, I can't right now, but I'm here for you. The Buddha's metta balanced firmness with kindness. Yours can balance boundaries with love. Practice it. Spend 5 minutes daily on metta. Wish well yourself, a loved one, a neutral person, someone asking too much. May you be happy. May you be free. Feel the words easing your chest. Pair it with mindfulness. Notice resistance, I owe them, and return to the wish. In daily life, act on one kind thought hourly. Smile, listen, but hold your boundary. If guilt resists, I'm selfish, just note it and wish them well, then say no, like, declining an invite with warmth. Track it. Journal one metta moment daily, like saying no kindly to a demanding boss. Metta builds a mind that protects with love, making saying no a compassionate act. The third tool is right intention, or sankappa, the Buddhist principle of aligning your choices with purpose. Saying no falters when your intentions are unclear. I'll say yes to avoid drama, or driven by fear. I need their approval. Right intention clarifies what matters, your health, goals, values, making no a stand for your truth. You're asked to join a committee, but it clashes with your writing time. I should do it, it's expected. Pause. Set an intention. I prioritize my craft. This empowers you to decline politely, protecting your dream. The Buddha's intentions guided his refusals. Yours can guide your boundaries. Okay, so here's a practice you can try. Before making decisions, just spend about 2 minutes setting an intention. You might say to yourself, I choose what aligns with my purpose, or maybe I act for my well-being. Write your intention down and, keep it somewhere visible as a gentle reminder. Pair this with mindfulness. Notice those moments when your intention starts to waver, like when you find yourself thinking, I'll just say yes. That's your cue to renew your intention. And in daily life, it really helps to check in, maybe once every hour. Are your choices still purposeful? If you feel tempted to overcommit, try to reframe it in your mind. I'm protecting my path. Then act on that, even if it means saying no to a draining event. And track your progress. Maybe journal one intentional moment each day, like when you decline a task so you can focus on your study. Right intention builds a mind that chooses wisely, strengthening the power of no. The fourth tool is impermanence, the Buddhist truth that all things, requests, guilt or consequences, pass. Saying no feels risky. They'll never forgive me, I'll lose them. This permanence fuels fear, pushing you to say yes. Impermanence frees you. This moment, this reaction is temporary. A family member pressures you to host a gathering you can't manage. If I say no, they'll be mad forever. Pause. Say, this is now, not forever. Then decline, I can't host, but let's meet another way. The Buddha saw change as liberation, saying no to distractions. You can say no to trusting time's flow. Practice it, reflect daily. What fear of saying no faded last week? Pair it with a mantra, this will pass. When a request pressures you, like, I must agree, write one way it could shift, a compromise, understanding. Act on it, like offering an alternative. If you cling, they'll hate me. Just breathe and repeat the mantra. In daily life, notice impermanence, attention eases, a no is accepted. So, try to track it. Just journal one impermanent moment each day, like, saying no and then noticing that, there's really no fallout. This practice of noticing impermanence, it builds a mind that trusts, and honestly, it makes saying no feel a whole lot less daunting. The fifth tool is right speech, the Buddhist practice of communicating your no with truth and kindness. A clumsy no, I'm too busy, leave me alone, can harm relationships or spark conflict. Right speech ensures your refusal is clear, respectful and constructive. A coworker asks for help when you're overwhelmed. I can't say no, they'll think I'm lazy. Pause. Speak kindly. I'm at capacity, but let's find another solution. The Buddha's speech fostered harmony. Yours can foster understanding while holding boundaries. The sixth tool is gratitude, a Buddhist practice to shift from scarcity to abundance. Saying no can feel like loss. I'm missing out. I'm letting them down. Gratitude reframes this. You're protecting what's precious. Your time, energy, purpose. You're asked to volunteer, but it conflicts with family time. I should say, yes, it's good. Pause. Name 3 gratitudes, your family's laughter, your energy, your right to choose. This empowers you to say no, valuing what you have. The Buddha's gratitude fueled his freedom. Yours can fuel your boundaries. Practice it. Nightly, list 3 gratitudes tied to saying no. Write or say them, like time for rest or focus on a goal. Feel each, like your bed's comfort. Pair it with mindfulness. As you decide, thank one thing, your clarity, your courage. If guilt tempts, I'm selfish, counter with one gratitude, I'm honoring my path. In daily life, thank one choice hourly, a no, a moment saved. Track it, journal one grateful moment daily, like appreciating a protected evening. Gratitude builds a mind that's full, making saying no a gift to yourself. These 6 tools, mindfulness, metta, right intention, impermanence, right speech, gratitude, unleash the power of saying no by shifting your mind from obligation to empowerment. The Buddha's no's carved his path to truth. Yours can carve a life of purpose. You're not your yeses. You're the clarity, the courage, the heart that chooses wisely. Start now. Take a mindful breath, wish yourself strength, and say no to one small demand. The power of no is yours. Claim it and thrive.